How's it going, guys? I'm Drex and I'm your coach of the Indianapolis Cobalions. We're here for Season 6 of the PGL, going over our team. We were picked number 7, I believe, in the draft, and we have a pretty solid team. Probably my favorite draft team I've ever drafted. So we're going to hop right into it. I think Gillette's trying to send me a little message here on the screen. You can't really see it because of how my OBS set up, but look. I got the beard. You know they're trying to get me to shave. Nah, I'm cool, man. I'm cool, man. Everything's a shave, but I don't want to, you know? I don't know. But either way, let's hop on draft. We had the 7th pick, and luckily, I wanted Kieran Black. I was like, you know what? With the monster available in PGL, there's a chance Kieran Black follows me, and it did. So I scooped that thing up. I wanted to really build a team, a really nice team around it, Kieran Black this season, and that's what I did, in my opinion, anyway. Now, we're just looking at these stats. You already know what the thing is. It is just the most busted OU Pokemon available, and for 200 points, I believe you picked it up. You can run Band, you can run Assault Vest, you can run Scarf, Specs, Focus Sash, Life Orb is also a Z-Mod, you can run Z-Haze, Z-Hail, Z-whatever. And their speed set's only that's lacking a little bit, and when you run Z-Hail, that just like alleviates that problem. With access to moves like Draco, Blizzard, Ice Beam, Iron Head, Psychic, Rockslide, Rouge, you can run Bulky if you want. Sub Rouge Toxic is a set I've seen pretty often with Dragon Claw. I've seen that a lot, but this thing is just like I don't really need to go into very much detail about why we drafted this thing. This thing was on the board of the 7th overall pick in the draft. I mean, at the same time, Celesteela was also there, but I'm using Celesteela and UBL as well. So like, I'm not gonna do that. But anyways, moving on to our next pick. Just know that this thing's just a boss. This thing's a boss ass bitch. He does not fuck around. Next up we have Heatran. So I wanted to build a nice Fairy Dragon Steel Core. My original plan was to grab the Heatran, Kyurem, and Clefable. Clefable actually got sniped, so I went with Heatran straight up as my next pick. I was gonna go Clefable then Heatran, but with that Clefable snipe, I didn't really want to risk it, so I grabbed Heatran right here. And Heatran's just like, you know, he's an OG. He's always just gonna sit in OU. He's not gonna like be like a superstar of a team, but he's just gonna do his job. He's gonna do it well. He's like the perfect role player. He's like the Courtney Lee of the Pokemon OU tier or Draft League tiers. And with that special attack stat, you can just run uninvested in any special attack and still gonna hit things like a truck. And if you have with 91 HP and then 106 in both defenses, this is one fat boy. That boy is fatter than most. And with access to Eruption, Earth Power, Fire Blast, Flash Cannon, Heat Wave, Toxic, Protect, Sub, Roar, Rocks as well with the Willow. You can run Toxic or Willow. So it's a really nice mod. It walls a lot of the offensive grass types. It walls a lot of the offensive steel types. It walls all fairies. Fairies don't touch this thing. Psychic types don't touch this thing. I mean, you can't catch a Focus Blast, but you're still not gonna do much here if you're running the right set. Just Heatran's just kind of like my first 3 picks was kind of like their niche in like regular Smogon competitors is gonna be their niche on this team. So I'm not going to go into too much detail on why we drafted these mons. So next we have Gardevoir, Mega Gardevoir. I figured for 75 points, Mega Gardevoir was at Steel, with 165 base special attack. That's higher special attack than Latios, Mega Latios, I believe, with 135 in speed def, and then 100 speed tier. That's pretty nice speed tier for these kind of stats, with that amazing special defense. And if we were on Psychic Terrain on this thing, are you even able to sub Psychic Terrain? You are not. So, and I don't know who has Lele, but whoever has Lele, if we send this thing in, we cannot get bullet punched or sucker punched. And we are living and we are nuking things with the Calm Mindset. It's pretty much what I'm gonna run pretty much every week if I bring this thing. It's just gonna be silent. The Calm Mind, Psy Shock, Moonblast, and HP something, or Focus Blast. But we have options. We also have the options for the D-Bond for really low. We can run Encore. If something wants to step on me, I can click Encore. Maybe it's a Mega Scissor, I can click Encore. And then we switch out to something that can take care of the Scissor when it's Encored into a Swords Dance or something like that. It's also a Heal Beller, a Healing Wish Passer, accept Screens, Pain Split for recovery. It also gives access to Shadow Sneak, Taunt, Sub, Sleep Talk, Toxic Trick. It's also a Trick Room setup if you want to run Trick Room. We can also has Wish. It's a very versatile mod. I actually didn't think it was this versatile. This is actually kind of surprising to me how versatile it actually is. But you know, that Gardevoir is just that bitch. You already know what I'm saying. She's gonna come through and fuck shit up like always. But anyways, Moving on, we have Gelatin. With the 4th round pick, I decided to go with Gelatin because this is one mon that always gets sniped for me. And I figured, with the water absorbability, that's going to really help that weakness for heat transfer on water types, and also gives me another water type immunity if I want to go draft some more mons with some water type weaknesses later on in the draft. It also is a fire type switch in, a fairy, it beats fairies pretty easily because with Espadef and HP, it just kind of sits there and laughs at your fairy types. It also beats ice types, it beats ground types, which is what kind of main thing, rock types as well. Maybe it's mainly just steel typing as well. Like it walls like a lot of the mons that lose that can cause problems for my offensive core of Kirim, Heat Train, and Gardevoir. So that's why Gelatin's here. It also has access to Recover, Haze. You can run the Assault Vest with a Giga Drain, the Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, Hydro Pump. Also has access to Ice Beam, Protect, has access to Recover, Sludge Wave, Sludge Bomb for those fairies. Also has the Taunt, the Toxic, Trick Room as well. We have a few Trick Room scatters in this team. I feel like Trick Room could do work. We have a few mons that could benefit from the Trick Room. If you go back, to my team builder. You do see we have quite a few mons that could benefit from that Trick Room, mainly Breloom. Ooh, Trick Room Breloom might be a thing, honestly. I don't even know, man. But going back to this, okay. Jellicent, Pringles, Jellicent. I think it's gonna be a really cool mon. I've never really used it in draft format, so I'm pretty excited to see how it goes. I've always wanted to use one. Now I have my opportunity. We're gonna hopefully take advantage of it and use it as well as Wolfie Glick does in the GBA. Moving on to my next pick, we got Miltank here. Miltank's my boy. I love Miltank in draft format. It's a very, very good mon. Or I guess that's my girl, because she's always female. But with access to rocks, you can run Curse sets. Even though it's at 100 base speed tier, you can run Curse Trick Room sets. And next pip work, we also have the Power Up Punch, the Heal Bell, the Milk Drink for reliable recovery. Also access to Rest Talk, I believe. Again, there's our Rocker, you can set up Sub, Toxic, Thunder Wave. You can do all kinds of things with this mon. It's a great mon overall. 10 out of 10 would recommend for your draft league teams. It's a great mid-tier pick. If you see it as in like a C or D tier, pick that shit up immediately. It belongs in a B tier, at least a B tier. In my humble opinion, anywhere from like A- to B tier is where I always put Miltank every time. 10 times out of 10. But it's one of those like borderline mons that that you have to choose between budget or overpriced, because it's a budget pick for 75 points in a tier draft, in a points-based draft, but it's also overpriced. You put it up in a tier higher, so it's open for discussions. Miltank's just one of those mons that it's a tweener in between two different tiers. But moving on, we have Thunderous Theory. At this point in the draft, I had my lower tier mons I just had to have on a team that I really, really wanted. So that once that happened, I want to go back and grab a few, at least this one higher tier mon, because I was seeing that a lot of the electric types were starting to go. And I knew I wanted to grab either Thunderous or Thunderous Therian for the squad, and we picked up Thunderous Therian because actually I wanted to grab Thunderous, the regular Thunderous originally, but it got sniped from me about 3 picks before mine, so I was a bit salty about that, not gonna lie, but you really can't complain. This counterpart is just as good. With base 145 special attack, you can just run no investment at all, and it's still nuking things. With no investment, modest nature, level 50. This special attack stat is monstrous. It is absolutely monstrous. It's 181, no investment. You put investment in this thing, it goes up to 216. Any non-boosted attacking stat above 200 level 50 is nuts, bro. That's mega Pokemon levels. And we're just Thunderous Therian, dude. I mean, that speed stat is does leave something to be desired. With only 101, it's not the greatest speed tiering, but you slap a Choice Scarf on him and he's putting in work. Or max special attack, max speed, creep that speed stat, and put a little HP investment in there. Boom, bang, a boom. You're doing that work. Anyway, we'll just go over these moves. I think you guys already know what this thing does. You can run Double Dance. You can run 4 moves and a Scarf. There's also a Z Captain, one of my Z Captains as well, so we can run any Z move we want. We can run. I have to see what some of these Z moves do. I don't even know what a Z. It also has access to both U-turn and Volt Switch. A Z Agility. We can run. What does Z Bulk Up do? Hold on a minute. I feel like that could be interesting. Let me see what this does. Oh, it gives you +2/+1. That's not as interesting as I thought it was gonna be. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, not much to say here. It's just it just runs through teams. You can actually run physical. It still is base 105 in the physical side. If you want to run physical, Thunders, you can do it. Could be kind of interesting to see. But anyways, that is my first 6 mons. Let's hop into the second half of the team. We picked up Garbodor here. This is like my most epic. It's a grounded poison type, so the main reason I drafted it. But I'm kind of having cold feet about this thing. I don't know if I really want it on the team. This and Starmie, my 2 mons. If I were gonna drop something, it would be these 2. And while we're here, since it's probably gonna end up happening, I'll show you the mons I'm looking at picking up instead of those 2. So we do have 25 points left over. So if we go into the tier list here, if we drop Starmie, we can get anything from here or here if I really wanted to. But the only mons available in this tier are the Suicune, Diggersby, Feraligatr, Gyarados. If I'm gonna drop these 2, I'm gonna have to pick up a grounded poison type for sure, and there really aren't that many available. I don't think there are any available higher tier. Toxicroak's available. That is really expensive for a Toxicroak. I don't think I'd ever pay 100 points for a Toxicroak. But another option would be the Skuntank. I'm pretty sure it's the only other option. So Garbodor would probably stay in the team, but I deadass might just drop Starmie for a Claydol. Straight up. I don't have points left over, but I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, but if I do that, I'm looking at Claydol. I am looking at I would like Chansey. Chansey would be a great mon to add to the team. Instead of Starmie. Also, if I need some more offense, Gator's there, so it's Gyarados, and also Suicune for some bulky offense. And also Bishop's here. With the team that we have, a Bishop could be very nice to prevent defogging, because we have a heli hazards on our team, and having that option to just like say, nah, you're not doing this. You're not defogging me. You gotta run the defog. So, you know, it could be a thing. But moving on, we have a Selgor. Now Selgor is amazing, dude. I think this thing's gonna do so well this year. With 145 base special attack, which is the exact same opposite of Thunder's Therian, just with an speed instead of special attack. And with this move pool, you know, you can run physical, you can run special, you can run whatever you want. You can run the hazard stack with its toxic spikes and spikes. It's just great. It's just such a good mon. I love it so much. You can run 3 layers of spikes, 2 layers of toxic spikes. Has access to recover. Has access to. You can run specs with max speed. You can run. I don't know. Just hazard stack. Pretty much just hazard stack or choice specs max speed. It's pretty much the only 2 sets I'd ever see myself running at this point in the season. Before we get into these real niche mons that are going to be playing a specific role on our team. But moving on, we do have the Starmie here. Now Starmie is, I literally only drafted it so we could have it. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me pull this up real quick. Let's pull this. Let me look at this again. Where's Blastoise at? Is Blastoise available? No, I might have to pull off a trade here. Who's CAR? Who are you? Oh, J-Specs, my boy. He picked up Blastoise early, too, my guy. He picked it up early. This boy has 200 points left, bro. Oh my goodness. I might hit him up and see if we can work out a Blastoise trade. I might have to do it for the culture. It might have to happen. Oh no, we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, Starmie. For now, we have the natural cure, which is really nice. We also have access to a ton of offensive moves, also with access to Refresh. Psychic gets Ice Shock. I'm pretty sure it gets Nasty Plot. It gets access to Trick, so you can run Trick Scarf sets, which would be pretty nice against mons that don't really want to be Choice Scarfed or Choice Spexed. You have the Reflect type, which is actually really broken. You have Recover, the Spin, of course. You can set up screens. You can Power Gym on fools. You can Protect. You get Cosmic Powder. Oh, do you get Baton Pass? Hold on. This thing gets Baton Pass. It does not. Damn, that'd be broken as fuck. If you ran Cosmic Power, Nasty Plot. Baton pass, that would be crazy, dude. That would be absolutely nuts. That would be nuts, my dude. But anyways, also bright part is its shiny is amazing, so we'll keep that in the back of our minds. If we ever bring it, it's gonna be shiny, of course. But this mon's pretty dope. It's really just here for spins, so I'm not gonna go too much into it. That's literally the only reason I drafted it. I mean, the offense is nice, but I'm really just here for the spinning. Also, has nice speed tiering with decent special attacks, so that's what it's got going for it. Moving on, we have Breloom here. Breloom is a Technician, Poison Heal, Effect Spore. You can run literally any of these. I would not run Effect Spore very often because it's just kind of a shit ability. You also have Poison Heal and Technician, which also are really good abilities. Access to moves like Bulk Up, some setup with Bulk Up. Technician Bullet Seed's pretty nice. You can run Mach Punch, Bullet Seed, Drain Punch, Bulk Up, and you have a pretty decent set right there. Has access to Spore. You can turn one Spore, it's pretty common. You can run you have access to the Punch, I believe, or is it just Thunder Punch? Yeah, Thunder Punch, Power Up Punch, and I'm pretty sure that might be it. Okay, but I mean, Thunder Punch isn't bad. He also has access to reliable recovery with that Synthesis. You have access to ST. You can Spore SD on things and just run shop. You can Spore SD sub. And you're just good to go at that point. But anyway, Breloom's just a cool mon early use in draft format. It was just chilling with 130 base attack. That's really nice. I just saw it chilling in the tiers on draft. I was like, you know what, we'll pick it up. We'll see how it goes. I need a grass type. This could work out, as you can see. We didn't really have any. We didn't have grass or fighting stab, so this was an amazing pickup for us. Actually, I didn't realize it was that good. Then our last overall pick was Mandibuzz. Another solidification of our wall. Gives Heatran a ground immunity to switch into, as well as Thunderous. You can run Rocky Helmet. You can run a lot of different things. He has access to the knockoff, the Brave Bird, Defog. You can run Dark Pulse over. I don't know why you'd run Dark Pulse. Never mind. He has access to the sub. You have access to Tail End for utilities, which will be really nice. Pretty much gives you a free Choice Scarf if you need it. He has access to Taunt, Toxic, U-Turn, Whirlwind. It just does a damn thing, you know. Mandibuzz just is a really niche mon. It just kind of does its own thing, and you know, it's a pretty standard mon that you don't really see used a whole ton in the league format. But the teams that do have it generally are really hard to break apart because it's such a good mon and just sitting there not dying, and you just have like run a specific set to kill it. But either way, that's my draft. Let me know what you guys think down below. But anyways, with that being said, this has been your coach for the Indianapolis Cobalions. I'll see you guys next time.